Baguio, we have to do our share. When it comes to garbage and everything else, you've seen pollution, transport modernization. We have to go into those things little at a time maybe, but the little at a time, we're losing time. So we have to go at it fast. We have to fast track this. And I think the citizens of Baguio are into that already. They've seen the devastation happening around. Though sabihin nila it's very progressive, yes, but there's always a price we have to pay for that. And this is it. No? But what we can be proud of is still the cold climate of Baguio, though, well, of course we're into global warming. Baguio is not as cold as before. It's going into extremes, and that is not good. I think worldwide, everything is into extremes now. Baguio is never spared for that. So it is very evident elsewhere. Yeah, I think we can do that. Though, of course, we cannot put Baguio to, 100% close, because this is an educational center. More so, the population of Baguio is more for students right now. For tourists who come weekenders for our flower festival and for the summer season, the holiday season, that's when the influx of tourists come in. But for the weekdays, we have a lot of students. Okay, so look at it at that macrocosm. Going down to the grassroots and everything else on the ground, I believe the businesses of Baguio will have to think 10 times before not supporting this moratorium on overdevelopment. But I think, like I said, we have to start, and we have to start now and fast. And if the people of the city are willing to support that, we can go somewhere. The problem with Baguio is that we never did zoning to the lamentation of the business district and, of course, the engineering office of the city. Without zoning, you have chaos. May bar dito, may bahay dyan, may auto shop dun sa tapat. So, ang gulo, di ba? So, that has to be fixed. And I think they've started. They've already started. And zoning is very important. A very good example there is Bonifacio Global City. Bonifacio Global City, before it came to be, zinone siya talaga. Even the culvert, 6 feet deep. So sabi ko nga, pwede naman pala planuhin muna bago i-execute. Sa Baguio, in-execute muna bago plinano. So develop. Hanggang nakita nila, it was too late to stop because nakatayo na So, you just don't put down condominiums right there, but it just has to stop growing. We have enough as it is. For businesses like ours, Baguio is a very good place to start with, okay? Well, Metro Manila is a dog-eat-dog competition. You go to Makati, you go to Global City. Andyan na sila lahat So, come clean, go elsewhere. I don't know, my boss fell in love with Baguio City. We have a lot of talent here. We have a lot of IT graduates that we need for this industry because we're a web development company as well as a digital marketing company. So we're the complete work. We design, we create a website, we put it up there in the World Wide Web, and we go for digital marketing. So lahat na, app development, lahat nasa amin na. And why not Baguio? Why not Baguio nga naman? Diba? Though we are small, kasi liit din kami ng Cebu, but since we are an educational center, we provide a place for students to do their OJT, and then at the end of the day, we might even hire them. And, train them according to the needs of the ICT industry today and for the days to come. So, yun nga sinasabi, bakit dito sa Baguio? Ang sagot ko doon, why not Baguio? Mas simple pa rin ang buhay dito. Though you see, we have horrible traffic dyan, pero mura pa rin ang buhay dito Simple pa rin dito. We don't have an EDSA. Maybe we get stuck in traffic for about 30 minutes. But at the end of the day, kung traffic talaga, maglakad ka na lang. Well, going to AI, robotics, and everything, there should be a limit to that as well. No? Kasi a lot of people have reservations about that it's already happening. In certain fast food chains in the city, online na ang ordering bawas ng crew yan. So a lot of big businesses are investing in technology. Development of apps, i-download mo yan, okay na yan. So, konti na lang ang tao. It costs them billions of pesos, pero saglit lang yun eh. They can recoup that in a couple of months because of sales, boost sales, less for manpower. We should draw a line somewhere there. In fact, if you have this technology, yung mga app na yan, yung mga systems na yan, tao pa rin magpapatakbo dyan. At the end of the day, the biggest computer, limitless gigabytes, is still the human brain. And I still respect that. So let's draw a line there. Let's not go too much on robotics na nawawala na ang tao, AI. Tamad na nga tao ngayon. No? Let's not do that. Okay? Let's keep harnessing that brain. Let's not be very technology dependent. Ako, medyo reserved ako dun sa bandaron. Me, on my personal.
Hello, my name is Robin, and I'm 5 years old. My mom and dad said many people are getting sick. That is why we have to stay at home. That is why I cannot go to school. I cannot play outside, and I cannot even visit my friends. We can only go outside if we visit the doctor, or if we need to buy some food. And when we get home, we have to wash our hands. While I'm at home, I do my homework, clean up my toys, help cooking our food, and help my parents with their work. Please stay home so we can all play together again. Bye!
Hello, I'm Raymond Di Mayuga. Nagsusulat ako sa Bubblegum, tapos dati sa ABS-CBN, sa Fox Sports Asia, Fox Channel, MTV Asia, Channel B, saka sa iba pang mainstream network. Samahan nyo kami sa pinakabagong online show ng EBC Films, ang Pelikwentuhan, every Monday 8 p.m. Live sa official Facebook page at YouTube channel ng EBC Films. Kaya huwag nyo kalimutang mag-subscribe, mag-like, and mag-follow. So, kita-kits!
The fourth industrial revolution for me is now blockchain, because blockchain it has a feature that is transparent and decentralized, which when you say decentralized, it distribute all the information worldwide. So you don't need a central authority to approve all the transactions, and that feature is making it a tighter in security. We are a website developing company, and what differs us from other website developing company is that we provide blockchain technology. To easily understand blockchain, you need to understand it is a ledger, just like if you're familiar with an Excel file in Word, in Microsoft, I mean. It's a transparent file, but it's not. You're not capable to alter information in that stored data, but it's distributed to worldwide computers. For an average Joe to understand what is blockchain, we need to compare it to a Microsoft. Kasi one feature of blockchain is that it is transparent. For example, the citizens of Baguio is requesting what do you call this? They want a transparent transactions of all government transactions. It is capable of that. We're starting to create seminars, and we want the locals here in Baguio, since we started our company here, we want them to be aware na first in Baguio that Blink introduced this kind of advanced technology. We take the initiative to create a local platform. It's called dropdito.com, and we can also integrate blockchain on that digital platform to make it secure. Dropdito is it's a digital platform for, kasi we saw the problems that online sellers, actually it's for buy and sell community, and we saw that their traditional way of transacting all their buy and sell transaction, it's not that secured. So we take the initiative to create that platform to make it secure and make it fast, all the transaction. Actually, if it's secured, sir, it's tighter in security, it's fast, then it's integrated with the blockchain. For Bitcoin blockchain, it would take 10 minutes to make that transaction done. Okay. However, in BitShares blockchain, it would only take that's 3 seconds. For a traditional website, it can be hacked. If you integrate blockchain, they cannot hack that website because blockchain features tighter security. There's no way to hack the blockchain. Okay, the only problem with the only way that the hacker can get through with the system is that it's a part of the user. It's the negligence part of the user. When you say negligence, when they give their what do you call this, their password, or in blockchain terminology or computer technology, it's private keys. When you share that information, there's a way that they can get through that, get into your account. For now, it's not affordable. I cannot say that it's not affordable because it's advanced and we're the only one that provides here in Baguio. We can arrange that for client na lang muna. Kasi it depends on the coverage of the on the blockchain. Depends on the coverage of the blockchain on the website that they need. We can provide that to any individuals that that is interested to that technology. The move of the company is a step-by-step process. We want to let the information technology students to be aware, because they'll be the one to use this system in the future, and also a provider. So we need to take step-by-step procedure to this kind of technology. You can integrate blockchain to a payment system, assets, for example, land titles, law firm records. Actually, it's blockchain. It's beyond capable. The community is on checking all the potentials blockchain can do. It's up to of course, first the government should accept blockchain first, because the government they draft the basic law regarding online transactions, cyber law. Okay, so without them, we cannot enforce blockchain. If only the government will implement rules, we have to take the initiative to educate first let's say the city hall or the lawmakers, what blockchain, what benefits they can get in blockchain. And once they allow that, of course, they will take the initiative to oblige users to sign up with this kind of digital platform. There are a lot of potentials with blockchain. So I don't think that we're going to close as a company. We only need to negotiate, for example, for government to accept. And as per observed, little by little, the government is on the stage of studying it. So if they're interested with this kind of technology, it means that there's a future with this kind of technology that we we can provide.
Turuan din natin ang mga bata ng tamang paghugas ng mga kamay. Basain ang kamay ng tubig at lagyan ng sabon. Kuskusin ang iyong mga palad. Gayon din ang pagitan ng mga daliri. Pati na ang likod ng mga palad at daliri. Ganon din ang iyong hinalaki, kasama ang mga dulo ng iyong mga daliri. Pagkatapos ay iyong kalapulsuhan. Gawin ito ng kahit 20 segundo. Pagkatapos ay banlawan ng tubig at patuyuin.
Nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. Ibig sabihin, kinakailangan ng tao na magpakasipag upang pumunlad ang pamumuhay. At dito kaagapay natin ang unlad sa pagbibigay nila ng hanap buhay sa ating mga kababayan.
Sa episode na ito ay tatalakayin natin at aalamin natin ang mga bagay ukol sa poultry o manukan. Ituturo din namin sa inyo ang maaari ninyong pagkakakitaan dyan mismo sa inyong tahanan, ang manukan sa Baguio.
Samahan niyo po kami sa isa sa pinakamalaking poultry dito sa Pilipinas, ang Maligaya Mega Poultry.
Ako po, si Robin Padilla, at ito ang ulat, kaagapay sa hanap buhay. Dito lamang po sa Net 25.
My name is Alfred Cardenas. I am the CEO and co-founder of Jungle. Fourth Industrial Revolution for me is all about automation. So it is all about marrying technology and building this technology not to remove opportunities for people, but for this technology to be used as a tool so we can basically create more innovation in the world. So with my experience with these companies, basically my main experience is that, and my main observation is that when it comes to the work culture, it's totally different from what we are experiencing here when it comes to the startup working culture in the Philippines. So when it comes to working with these companies in the US, they tend to get more direct when it comes to dealing with their coworkers. And when it comes to dealing with employees here in the Philippines, I notice a different cultural difference when it comes to how we work as Filipinos, as local startup founders and employees, basically. So, sa experience ko with DoorDash, I was remote-based when I was working with DoorDash. So basically what they did is they tried to impose the working culture from Silicon Valley to the Philippine employees for DoorDash. However, I also noticed with other startups who are based in other countries aside from the Philippines, is that they do localization. So actually, when it comes to my own company, Jungle, so we are trying to localize things while we are still in the Philippines, and we localize well in Singapore and other markets that we're trying to get into. In my own company, we do have a few developers from Russia. We have salespeople here in the Philippines. We also have some local developers here. When I worked with DoorDash before, my experience is that I was working in Clark, basically, and we are talking with different employees of DoorDash, and also their customers. So basically, my experience with that is that when it comes to the technology that we have today, the current working environment is becoming more borderless. So when we have no limitation when it comes to our borders, then we can definitely achieve a lot of things that, you know, are limiting us when it comes to commuting personally and going to an office physically. So for me, my point of view when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution is that, having a remote-based team is part of it. So the way we handle it with my own company is that we make sure that we have a way for us to track the productivity of our employees. So one of the reasons why we're doing remote working setup is because we want to have access to different global talents and minimize our costs at the same time. So that way we can efficiently manage our resources, which is time and money. But for me personally, when we talk about fourth industrial revolution, the main word that I'm thinking right now is automation. With my own company, we are in the point of sale financing industry. And this industry in the Philippines is notoriously known for being manual and tedious. So basically, those people inside different stores are manually underwriting different gadget loans, purchase loans. And when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution, my company is automating that process. In my own experience as an entrepreneur, the positive effect is more on the market we're serving. So right now, the consumers can now get access to financial services much quicker, and we can offer different businesses a seamless way to control customer experience, brand engagement. So those are one of the things that has a positive impact when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution. So for me personally, customer experience is the most important thing when you do business. Even if you are interacting with the business as a customer. Because for me, if you are not customer-centric, then there's no reason for you, there's no use for you to be in a market. So right now in our industry, specifically fintech, so customer experience is very important because that is one of our unique value proposition. So because we are, as a company, we are heavy on customer experience, we are thinking of different ways, innovating and disrupting the old ways and creating new ones so that the customer always wins. When we talk about fourth industrial revolution, and if you see different sources about it, one of the main jobs that will be impacted are those loan underwriters. If I'm not mistaken, they're the #1 job that will be impacted by this automation. So a loan underwriter, they're the ones who is accepting loan application and then making sure that it is being approved or denied in a timely manner. So currently in my own company, we're using different technology. So the same buzzwords we are hearing today, like automation, AI, machine learning. So what we're doing is that we are collecting different information from our borrowers, both non-traditional and traditional, and we're using those information so we can identify trustworthiness, those kinds of signals that can give us as lenders the confidence to give them their loans, even if they're unbanked or banked. So that's how we do it in our own company. So basically, my company didn't start this kind of technology. However, the software that we're using were built inside my company. When it comes to the fact that can it be replicated, yes, anyone can do it basically. But the good thing about AI and machine learning is that we are learning more about our own customers, so that even if another competitor tries to copy us, then I think it will take time for their own technology to learn more about our consumers. When it comes to the specific job role, which is loan underwriter, with our main competitor alone, they're hiring at least 10,000 people. So if we can manage to really succeed and put them out of the business, at least that is the least number that will be affected. So basically, because like I mentioned earlier, customer experience is really important. And by using automation and removing those client-facing individuals, basically automation can improve and increase the efficiency and the quality of customer experience. So sadly, they will be the first one to get affected, at least in my own opinion. When it comes to profitability, yes. So basically, when it comes to automation, it will definitely increase profitability and revenue. The #1 reason behind this is because the overhead cost is really low. Because we're not hiring thousands of people, pens and papers. We're automating everything through our systems, through our technology. Now, the good news about this is that the consumers are benefiting from the savings we are getting from not hiring a lot of people. So basically, when it comes to the big picture, the economy will definitely positively be affected, the consumers as well, just not the employees basically. So when it comes to AI and automation, so we are currently building our own AI and machine learning team. So basically, we are looking for different people who have experience when it comes to artificial intelligence and machine learning, as well as data science. However, the good thing about this is that we are also, I can see some increasing number when it comes to the need for credit risk managers. So basically, by tackling the knowledge that these credit risk managers have, and working directly with data scientists, machine learning specialists, we can create our very own automated credit approval process or technology. So this is the good thing about automation. For example, if we see a borrower purchase and we have data of his purchases, for example, he's constantly buying diapers. That gives us an idea that this guy is a father. So now, when we have this data, we can offer different products that is related to being a father, or for baby products, for example. So basically, this is the marriage of traditional data and processing it into something that you can automate, that you can definitely use so you can create more value, like advertisement or additional products. With my own company, we're always transparent about how we are gathering your information, how we are going to use it, who are we going to share it with. So basically, another word that comes to my mind is consent. So basically, by marrying both transparency and consent, we can definitely create a healthy environment when it comes to sharing data of these consumers or borrowers in our own case. So basically, these people are these are the experts when it comes to identifying signals that a certain borrower will have a high probability of getting default. Yeah, so basically we are seeking their expertise so that we can look for trustworthiness, these signals, so that we can minimize our risk. The current state of fintech, for example, let's talk about e-wallets. So the progress is really good, but we are still not on that level where we can even include those unbanked to use e-wallets, right? That is one of the reasons why in my own company, we specifically targeted the lending industry. Why? Because in this particular market, the Philippines, loans or borrowing money is almost part of our culture. So that way, once we have generated enough demand when it comes to loans, that is one of the, basically our opening for offering different services like e-wallets, digital insurance, and all of this stuff. Yeah, so if banks are really doing a good job, why is there 89% of Filipinos who are still don't have a credit history, right? So, I mean, there's still a lot of potential when it comes to starting startups like us, or even those who are just upcoming. So for us, it's either competing directly with the bank so we can better serve the market, or we can work together and like utilize their own resources and basically our own knowledge on how to attack a new market. To me personally, as an entrepreneur, my goal is not for me to focus more on exit, but to really serve the market. So my goal is to really go big, not for the money, but because we want to basically serve more people in a wider range of markets.
The biggest and widest talent competition in Philippine television continues with over 7 million pesos in cash prizes. Tagisan ng Galing Part 2. 3 winners will be chosen in each category. Singing category, second runner-up will receive 500,000 pesos. First runner-up will receive 1 million pesos. And for the grand champion, 2 million pesos. Dance category, second runner-up will receive 500,000 pesos. First runner-up will receive 1 million pesos. And for the grand champion, 2 million pesos. Audition now! Send your 3-minute performance video to tagisananggaling@gmail.com. For inquiries, call Nikki at 0977-651-9504 or 8784-7450, local 1363. Shing at 0995-880-8004 or 8784-7450, local 1415. Don't forget to like and follow Tagisan ng Galing's Facebook fan page. And subscribe to Tagisan ng Galing's YouTube channel for more announcements. Tagisan ng Galing Part 2 is presented by Eagle Broadcasting Corporation and Net25.
And our term of the week is from Investopedia.com and mbaschool.com. Our term of the week is work from home. It is a concept where the employee can do his or her job from home. Work from home or working from home is a modern work approach enabled through internet and mobility, wherein irrespective of the physical location of an individual, work can be done. Work from home is also known as working remotely or telecommuting, which implies that the employee is working from a remote location, usually home. Companies with work from anywhere policies can boost employee productivity, reduce turnover, and lower organizational costs, according to recent research at Harvard Business School. Telecommuting workers with very complex jobs who don't require a lot of collaboration or social support can perform better than their office-based counterparts. The work-from-home job force got a big push from the current global coronavirus pandemic thanks to ever-evolving technologies like Skype, FaceTime, Slack, Zoom, Google Hangouts, Authenticator apps, and cloud computing, not to mention texting and email. It's no longer necessary to be in an office full-time to be a productive member of the team. And our word of the week is from Klaus Schwab, the founder and the executive chairman of the World Economic Forum. He said, "In the new world, it is not the big fish that eats the small fish. It is the fast fish that eats the slow fish." Thank you for watching Open for Business. Join us again in the next episodes of Open for Business for more insights from CEOs, thought leaders, and industry experts promoting business development in the Philippines. See you again every Saturday and Sunday here in Open for Business, where we discuss business information, deliver the latest business news to keep you informed and open for business and be ahead of the curve from vision to action. You're on Facebook Live on Eagle News, and you can watch us again in the video section of the Eagle News Facebook page and on eaglenewslive.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Eagle News. For Open for Business, this is Cesar Vallejos. We live in interesting times. Have a great day.
Ang layunin ng UNLAD, Kaagapay sa Hanap Buhay, itong programang ito, sa pangunguna ng ating tagapamahalang pangkalahatan ng kapatid Waldo Manalo, ay masasabi nating apat na layunin. Una ay akitin natin tao sa paghahanap buhay. Ang ikalawang layunin na ituro sa tao kung ano ang iba't ibang hanap buhay na maaari niyang gawin sa bahay lang. At ikatlo ay turuan natin ng tao na magbigay ng panahon sa mga hanap buhay ukol sa agrikultura. At ang ikaapat ay bibigyan natin ng pagkakataon ang mga kapatid at hindi man kapatid na mabigyan sila ng trabaho. Kaya sana ay itong ating programa ay magtagumpay sapagkat napakaganda ng layunin ito.
Marami mang pagsubok na dumaraan,
naganap ang kahirapan, kawalan ang hanap buhay. Sa atin ay may aagapay, sa pagbangon may karamay.
Lakasan natin ang ating
malalampasan natin sa tulong ng Diyos. Kaagapay sa hanap buhay, labanan natin ang kahirapan, magsikap, maghawak kamay. Kinabukasan ay uunlad, may kaagapay sa hanap buhay. Marami ay hindi alam kung saan kukuha pangtusto sa pamilya, paano kikita.
Huwag mawawalan ng pag-asa, di ka nag-iisa. Ang unlad na biyaya ng Diyos, sama-sama nating itaguyon. Kaagapay sa hanap buhay, labanan natin ang kahirapan, magsikap, maghawak kamay. Kinabukasan ay uunlad, may kaagapay sa hanap buhay.
Tara na, kumilos na sa iyong kamay, nakasalala. Tutulungan ka na unlad, may kaagapay sa hanap buhay. Sa hanap buhay, labanan natin ang kahirapan, magsikap, maghawak kamay. Kinabukasan ay uunlad, may kaagapay sa hanap buhay.
Sa pagkakaalam ko po, kahit kailan, hindi po lumubog ang araw. Ang mundo po ang tumatalikod sa araw, kaya po dumidilim.
Napakaganda ng pelikula, napakagaling ng director.
I highly
at ng
recommend
cast.
po yung pelikula. Panoorin niyo po.
Panoorin niyo po ito kasi for sure gagaan niyo po.
Yung opening natin, successful siya. Hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy itong Make It Real. Taon-taon makapag-produce tayo ng mga bagong filmmakers na makakatulong natin sa mga susunod ng project ng EBC Films.
Let's make it real!
Sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po ako sa ating Panginoong Diyos.
Alam po namin merong uuwing panalo pero wala pong uuwing talo.
Bukas na po ang auditions para sa Tagisan ng Galing Part 2. Mag-audition na po kayo sapagkat mahigit sa 7 million pesos ang nag-aantay na papremyo sa kategorya ng sayawan at kantahan. Opo, Tagisan ng Galing Part 2. Dito lamang po yan sa Net 25.
that is working on the front lines as we battle this virus, thank you. Thank you for risking your health to make sure we are safe. You went to work for us, we'll stay home for you.
Thank you to those in the medical field, the shipping industry, sanitation and waste management workers, and other essential workers and first responders. You sacrificed your well-being for us, and for that, we are extremely grateful. You went to work for us, we will stay home for you.
To all the frontliners out there, we will never know how you're feeling as individuals as you risk your lives on a daily. But do know that we appreciate y'all's sacrifices. Let's hope and pray together that this pandemic will be over sooner than later so that we can all be back to normalcy. You went to work for us, we will stay home for you.
Hello, my name is Aaron Aben, and I am a resident of Gaithersburg, Maryland. And this is just a quick greeting to all of the first responders out there who are helping out with this COVID-19 pandemic. So I know that a lot of you guys are spending lots of time away from your families, risking your own health, and spending lots of effort in order to assist those who are being affected by this pandemic. And I'd like to thank you for all this effort that you're putting in. And even though a lot of us are currently off work, or in my case, off school, you guys are still working hard. Thank you for going to work for us, and because of that, we'll stay home for you.
To all our frontliners in this pandemic, we would like to thank you all for your hard work. We know it's not easy, yet you show up every day to help save lives. Thank you all so much. You went to work for us, we will stay home for you.
Hi, I'm Jane Kathleen Gregorio from Corpus Christi, Texas. And to all of our first responders, whether you're there saving lives, or keeping the world running, or even just helping at the grocery checkout stand, in whatever capacity that you help, we appreciate everything that you're doing, because every single day you are stepping out the door, you're putting yourself at risk for the purpose of helping your community and even your nation. And so while you go to work, we'll stay home for you. We'll be right here waiting for you.
This is a message from our family to all the frontliners that are there facing the COVID-19 pandemic, all the doctors, nurses, and EMTs that are working so hard and fighting for us. We just want to say from our family, thank you, and we hope that you stay safe and that every single shift you're able to go back home safely to your families. That's why we want to do our part, which is a small part, but we want to tell you this. We promise that
you go to work for us, and we will stay home for you.
Hi, we just want to take a moment to thank all the frontliners out there, the medical workers, doctors, nurses, police officers, any of the essential employees out there.
We thank you for continuing to do the work that you do, and because of you, we are safe and hopeful.
You are all so brave, and we really appreciate the work that you guys are doing.
And because you went to work for us, we will stay home for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Social and physical distancing, along with self-isolation when needed, are crucial to lessen the spread of the COVID-19 virus. That's what the experts are saying. That's what the local governments are saying. So let's listen to them. Let's listen to all the frontliners who tell us to stay home as they continue to go to work and face exposure. There's only so many of them. So let's stand united with and not against them in fighting the real enemy. From Eagle Broadcasting Corporation, we extend our most sincerest thanks to all of the frontliners around the world for your sacrifice and hard work. Continue to go to work for us, and we will continue to stay home for you.
Mga kababayan, lalo na sa mga OFWs sa Middle East at North Africa, may good news kami para sa inyo. Mapapanood na ninyo ang Net25 at iba pang Filipino channels na hatid ng OSN sa presyong abot kaya. Libre ng box at installation, walang admin fees at no extra charges. Saktong entertainment na sakto lang sa budget mo. Bumisita na sa pinakamalapit na OSN store o dealer.
and subscribe now. Sa Net25 at OSN, siguradong at home ka dito.
Events happen around us all the time. In our community, in our country, around the world. Events that affect people, move communities, or simply inspire us. Interesting events that people need to know. In these interesting times, we continue to be a competent partner in delivering news about these events. Fast, accurate, balanced, eagle news, because we live in interesting times.
Hi, I'm Gladys Reyes. Join me on the newest online show of EBC Films, Pelikwentuhan. Every Monday, catch it live on EBC Films' official YouTube channel and Facebook page. Do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our official social media accounts. See you!
Si Isay Alvarez.
Ako naman po si Robert Senya.
Abangan niyo po kami.
Yes, dito po sa Himig ng Lahi.
Ngayong linggo,
alas 8 ng gabi.
Dito lang sa Net25.
Kung laging panaginip ko'y tanging ikaw, di nang totoo madalas mong mapagalinlanganan. Ang puso kong tapat sa pagsintang di mo alam.
Ano man ang iyong mithiin, maaasahan mo ako. Matinding pagsubok may danasin, pagbangon ay karamay ako. Noon pa may itinuri, di ka na iba sa akin. Kaya na sa ating pagsulong, pangarap natin abutin. Ano man ang adhikain, katuwang mo'y ako pa rin. Tuwid at mabuting layunin, ipagmamalaki natin. Ganda ng ating kultura, sining natin at musika, kailan may